So today is the day that we decide to take down our Christmas tree. Ashley is putting away all the decorations, and while she's doing that, I am going to be working on our mosaic here that we have in the closet. We got this brand new. Oh. Whoops. Very graceful. Okay, one second. Freaking idiot. What I was trying to say, we got... Ooh, actually. Hello, Georgie. We all float down here. We got this. Brand new float is what I was trying to say. Because I can't find the float that we had used to make our bathroom tile grout job come to fruition. But what we did find is the leftover grout itself. So we have some sanded, and then we also have some non-sanded. But since our gaps are really big, we are going to use this stuff, the sanded stuff. So we should see how that goes. Although there's a game in like 20 minutes, so I think I'm gonna have to rush. I'm hoping by using the black grout, it'll give it some definition and separate the different colors of tile that I used. What do you guys think if I turn it the right way here? Cool or a waste of time? It's a cool waste of time, right? Now I got some grout on the walls and stuff, so I'll have to address that. If I have to repaint, then I have to repaint. I think that it looks like we only primed in here anyways, so it needed to be painted anyway. So if we have to put another coat of primer on there to hide anything if it doesn't wash off good, I got lots of leftover kills, so that's no problem. But the game has started, so I gotta go and enjoy that. Now, if you notice, it's dark outside already because I started the vlog rather than in the morning or middle of the day. I started it later in the afternoon because I didn't want you guys to miss me putting together the mosaic. It's my first mosaic, and I wanted you guys to be a part of it because, you know, I think it turned out cool, and I hope you guys dig it. Anyways, I'm going to enjoy the game now because we're winning 2-1. I missed a lot of the first period, so let's do this. Alright, so it's 3:15 a.m. in the morning. I just made an Instagram post. I was working on a painting downstairs, and since I knew I was going to be staying up late, I didn't know I was going to stay up this late. I put a sleeping bag on the couch. I was going to sleep on the couch so I didn't disturb Ashley because she has to wake up super early in the morning. But look how bright it is in here. Ashley got this new sunlight. You can see right here. It's like an alarm clock too. It's 3:19. She got this in the same package that Hank's new bed came in, but look, he's still just chilling right here. Anyways, I was just about to come to bed, but instead, I think I will make Ashley some breakfast, and then I'll go to bed after. Yeah, the new schedule, her new schedule is weird, because she's new, or whatever. But I asked her what she wanted for breakfast. She just wants toast and cheese whiz. Like, what the heck? And she gets like this weird bread too. Oh, there's this. Okay, I gotta show you guys this thing. So this alarm clock, it's for people who have trouble waking up, or if you got a weird schedule. Do you hear that? Animal sounds. It's supposed to be relaxing so it doesn't jar you awake. I thought that was kind of cool the first time I heard that. Also, I thought it was annoying because I didn't have to wake up at 3.
Not ready yet.
It's also not Christmas anymore.
I should put this on.
Alright guys, it's bedtime for me. So I managed to upload my last vlog while the game was on now yesterday. That's weird to say because it feels like today. And that was a bummer because we lost the game. But I got the video up, and then I started working on a painting. I did not know I was going to work on it this long, but I did. I'm hoping it'll turn out good. If you follow me on Instagram, then you know about that. But there will also be a separate video for that, which is why you didn't see any of it before this. But I've been up to stuff this evening, or last night, or today, or whatever. Okay, it's 3:30, so I'm going to go to sleep. Good night, Ash. And also good morning. All right. Good morning. That was a good sleep, actually. Didn't mind that. Let's check out the mosaic in the light. Ooh, and I should say that this looks like it's upside down. Looks like I wouldn't see it properly, but let me show you what I see, because I know this perspective looks weird. If I look straight up, the bear looks normal. I think it turned out great. Yeah, I'm definitely liking it. I like the colors differences. You can even see that this is a little more off-white than this. That works perfect.
Dude, that's cool. You don't try to lick my beard? That's weird. What's going on, man?
Oh, not too much. How's it going?
I'm good.
Good.
I'm really good.
Good.
Awesome bottles, man.
What are you doing, Hank? Relax.
I want to smell the crotch, man. I get it. Can I use your bathroom?
Yeah.
Alright, tight.
You might not want to use this one because there's no door, but you can use the one downstairs.
Turn off the camera, man. It's fine. Like.
You can use the one downstairs if you want.
Yeah, sure. Either way. I know it's cold downstairs.
It's not that cold.
I mean, you know, it's cold enough to have to say something.
So Jonny B is here. While I was waiting for him, I was working on my painting downstairs. And then I came up and poured myself a bowl of goodness because I didn't know when he was going to be here and I wanted to eat some breakfast. He's here because, remember when I said he might be starting a YouTube channel? Well, he is. So he wants my help filming one, basically. So we might come up with some ideas and then film that today. I'm not sure exactly what his vision is, but I'm excited. Right, Jonny?
Yes, sir. Is that corn pops? No, Reese's
Corn Pops, Reese's Puffs.
Yeah.
Do you want some?
No, I don't really like drink milk. I'm not like good with milk.
He's an athlete.
Yeah, that also can drink milk.
All right, so we're sitting here. Jonny B, he realized that he forgot his notebook, so he's actually writing down a new poem right now and
Eating a banana.
eating a banana from the. What the heck are you doing?
Peeling banana.
That's like the wrong way, bro.
Are you dumb? This is how you peel bananas.
All right, who peels bananas like this? Dude, let me see this for a quick second.
I was gonna eat it, but
Look at this. Okay, first of all, he wanted this banana even though it's still green.
that's one of the best.
That's error number one. But who? What? Okay, write down in the comments if you open your banana like this or if you open it the right way from
The
here.
right way. Look how efficiently like that's peeled though. It's like, you know, like in Mario Kart. When you lay the banana down, it looks like the stem's up. That's how it's done.
Dude, you actually just blew my mind. Yes,
Yeah.
that is exactly what happens.
Yeah.
Okay, you changed my mind. But what do you guys do? Do you open it like that? I've never opened a banana like that, I don't think. Maybe as a joke one time, but...
I've always opened like this.
Anyways, as I was saying, we are going to see if we might shoot a video for Jonny B's channel based off of this new poem that he's writing. It's crazy how fast he can write them, and they sound good. I mean, he's got some lines scribbled out and stuff, but, I mean, he wrote that in just a few minutes. And it sounds good to me, but...
Stay tuned. It may be trash.
Okay, so... Okay, my ideas. Tell me what you think of this. Okay, so how you open up here? I've been searching for you my whole life, dying to live, trying to live, blah, 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 blah. Mm-hmm. If we had it like weather like today, like it's gray sky, right, because it's snowing.
Yeah.
All this kind of stuff right here, we could have that going down, like walking on the bridge, or we can like switch scenes. So like you're contemplating from your time, you're on the bridge the whole video.
Yeah.
But you're contemplating all these things.
Past memories.
Or memories and like whatever, right?
Yeah.
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 Okay, good. We're on the same page. So it could be you, like say in the frame, you're like, say you're walking some more or whatever, and then as this line is being said, you kind of look over, and then you can see, maybe it'll be a blur, and then it'll like focus in on that. Okay. Somehow, maybe, I don't know if you're willing to write another line in there somewhere.
This is just all like rough copy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like,
well, you wrote it in like a couple minutes.
Yeah.
But like the precision of Curry, that shot, then going and painting my pane with these words, the window pane in the rain, that could be like you, or it could be, I don't know how we could do the edit, but it could be a shot of you looking out the window and then it panning over to you outside looking at this hoop.
Yeah.
So it's like you looking at yourself, out of body experience, whatever.
Yeah. Existential.
Yeah. So it plays on that hopes and dreams thing that's up in here.
Definitely.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm searching for you my whole, And then
living lives through my lives, don't even know if I'm alive. Living life through my life. Don't
is
know
this
if I'm
like
alive.
saying like fake it till you make it? Is that what that's supposed to say?
Yeah, it's like, you know, like how people be doing things for like the internet,
Uh-huh.
but not like actually do it for themselves.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But how, so, maybe you'll just have to explain it to me a little bit more. But that, that's a good idea to have someone like,
Yeah, I think that'd be dope.
get for a selfie.
Yeah.
Okay. This is gonna be cool.
Yeah.
Same with like the guru part.
Yeah, that
Like-
has to be the convenience store. That has to be the convenience store. That'd be a cool one.
Yeah.
Especially if we can get him, like, I give him the money and he's like, nope, in here. I'd be like, or if he like points like, in here type thing.
Yeah.
And like, that'd be like a trip. Cause like, if you like, what? Like, how you know?
It'll
what I'm
make
thinking?
people have to think about like what it means,
Mm-hmm.
right? The whole,
It's kind of introspective when you think about it though.
Yeah.
That's like the cool part.
We ran out of time to go out and actually do the things, so we were brainstorming. Plus, he forgot his book, so we had to write. He wrote.
You know, Josh wrote everything. I just kind of smiled.
He wrote some new stuff, so we're actually going to play around with that a little bit later. And I found out that Jonny B already has a YouTube channel, which I didn't know about. He was just thinking about launching a new one. Mm-hmm. So I'll have a link to that in the description if you want to see what he's up to. You have some of like your athletic stuff on there.
Yeah, Jonny B jumps from like 2016. I think it was from. It's a little while ago, but new stuff's coming. New stuff's coming.
Yeah, so look forward to that. I mean, this project seems like it's going to be pretty cool, but it's getting dark out. I mean, it looks like it's light, but the sun is going down and all that stuff. And then he's going on a trip to Arizona and stuff. So we won't be able to work on this until a little bit later, but hopefully you got a little taste of the brainstorming and what's going to happen. Are you going to be vlogging?
Yeah, for the trip? Yeah, it's a training camp. It's not just like a random trip to Arizona, but like it's a training camp. Track and field 2020. Olympics is coming up, so yeah, a little bit of training.
So maybe check that out if you like vlogs. I mean, you're watching this vlog, you might like his vlog, so
you never
go check him out. All that info will be in the description if you want to check that out. But he's got to take off. Also, I don't know if you can hear Hank barking in the background. I gotta let him in. He's not liking being outside right now because it's snowing. But anyways, thanks for coming over.
Yeah, thanks for the kiwis and apples, by the way.
And
I hate those.
And the banana?
And the banana, too.
That was so weird, right?
It's weird that you don't do that.
Hey, pal. Come on in, my hound. Check it out. Snowing. Well, I don't know if you can see that. But she's snowing out here. Ashley's over in the chicken house checking on them. You may notice that we didn't burn down this old chicken house, but that's because we couldn't get a permit because it's too close to everything else. So In the summer, we're gonna drag it way back there, and then we'll burn it next winter, hopefully. Okay, real quick, another thing that Jonny did that's weird about fruit is he ate a kiwi, which that's not weird, but he ate the freaking peel.
You can't prove that, man. Where's the proof?
Didn't you?
You can't prove that.
He did. He did. He rinsed it off, and I'm like, okay, he's rinsing it off. And then he just went, like it was an apple.
Yeah, you can't prove that.
He also ate an apple, and he ate the peel, and he ate it normal.
Right?
You ate the stem?
No. Make it as long as you go.
Okay, I didn't see that part, but I was just about to say, he ate that like a normal person. Then he's like, oh yeah, I ate the stem. So, I don't know what's up with him, but Jonny B eats fruit really weird.
A little bit.
Oh yeah, that you were just asking where this hat came from? Got it as a gift? That ball?
Yeah.
Also came as a gift from someone on YouTube. I don't remember, but they...
Ooh. I hope you got it. That was tight. That was actually tight.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Give me that ball. Give me that ball. Oh, nice and slobbery. Ready? Ready? Yeah.
I can't cut it close to my face. So that's cool.
Anyways, Jonny B is leaving. He's actually going over, as we said, to Arizona. And when he comes back, look forward to this project. If you remember from my tree video, he did the poem in part 3 of that one. So if you like that, you will like his new stuff.
Yeah.
Thumbs up.
Be good.
All right, dude.
All right, man.
Peace out.
Yes, sir. Bye, Hank. All right, that's cool. That's cool, too.
Come here. Why is this like a constant thing? So when Ashley works these weird long shifts, I like to have dinner ready for when she gets home. That's not the case today because she's already home, but we're making my world famous steak and rice. So gotta have a lot of vegetables. Ashley likes to eat vegetables for some reason. So we gotta, have a variety of color. We want it to look nice because my plate presentation isn't the best. So if it looks like nice colors, it's good enough. So I don't know how to actually cook. So every time it's a little bit different, but I try to make it the same when I make this specific dish. But this time I clearly put way too much water in my rice. So that will be interesting. I'll have to drain off a lot. Shouldn't you be doing this live? We got the vegetables in here. These I like to put in first instead of later so that they all have like a nice good flavor. Later I will also put in beans and asparagus. I don't like asparagus, but Ashley loves it, so we're gonna mix those in here as well. We'll probably just keep asparagus on the side because that stuff is disgusting. But first we're gonna boil them, or whatever you call it, and then fry them with some spices and stuff. But in the meantime, you gotta put some spice in these vegetables, such as some pepper. That's probably a lot. Some, I don't know what is exactly in here, but this Italian stuff, it's freaking delish. Put some of that in there. Now I'm not a cook, so I don't know if putting the spice in after, before, or during. I don't know what you're actually supposed to do. But that's how I do it. Now that Italian stuff is good, but this Italian stuff I like even more. So we put a little bit of that in there as well. Now I'm just lucky that I happen to like this because when I first did this, I was just going random balls to the wall. I had no idea what was going to be good and what was going to be bad. I could have easily ruined it, but luckily I guessed correctly. Stick some butter in there to give it some, I don't know, butter's probably good for something. Flavor and lubrication. patient. Shit. Okay. This rice is starting to boil nicely. When we eventually have our kitchen all up and good, cooking this will be a lot easier. We plan on getting a bigger stove that has more burners. Hopefully that will help with this. I mean, I don't know how often I will be making this dinner, but it would be a lot easier if we had more burners. If you know what I mean. Ooh, this is going. Put some salt in the water. Doing this with the steam coming up always clogs the salt hole. Alright, there we go. This needs some beans. So since I boiled the beans, I mean, I don't know if that's the correct way to do it, but since I boiled the beans, I gotta put those in first before the asparagus. I'll put the asparagus in after. Oh, they didn't take off the stringy things on some of them. I only have these. That's how you know it's organic. Here, bud. Oh, you ate it. Nope. Spit it out. I think the beans are ready to be switched over from boiling to frying on low or whatever. Once we got the beans in the low frying pan, low temperature frying pan, we take the gas and put that in the same pot that you had the beans in. Add a little extra salt to it just so that it has that good whatever you put salt in pots with boiling water for, and we should be golden to move on. If I had that bigger stove, it would be a lot easier because I could do all that at once. Now we have another pan here that we are going to start putting our steak in once the rice is just about done. It's like a whole system. Maybe I would be a good cook. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm not a very clean cook, but whatever. It still tastes good, which is pretty surprising. Okay, once the beans are kind of doing their thing, I put a little more black pepper on it. Right? Put that on there. And then mix it up a bit. Mix it up, mix it up. I always like to put more garlic in. And if need be, put in some more butter, but I think we're good for now. Then we will take some of this, the Italian spice, not the Italiano, but the Italian spice. Some of that on there. Put that back. And let that simmer for a little longer. The rice seems to be doing its thing. It's kind of clouding up, but I put way too much water in there. I'm sure there's a proper ratio, but I don't know what it is. We're cooking from the cookbook of Josh. I'm sure I could come up with a more clever name for a cookbook, but I don't know. I don't think it would sell. Alright, so I got the pan on, the asparagus. I can smell that it's just about ready, and the rice is good. I poured out all the excess water and then I gave it a rinse. I don't know if that's a normal thing to do, but it has like this weird slime stuff on it that I think is weird and doesn't taste good, so I always give it a rinse. And then what I do is I take some butter and stick it in so that we have lubrication, of course. Oh, I should probably turn the heat down a little bit on there. Stick that in there, and then, of course, this is probably obvious, you gotta stick some garlic in there, or some flavor, and then you take some pepper. I'm almost out of pepper in this one, so I'll just use it all up. There we go. And then I also take some of the Italiano. Some of that in there. Not too much because it's easy to overdo it with this one. This stuff here, the Italian, yeah, you might argue that they're probably close to the same thing, but they taste way different if you try it just like by themselves. Okay, put some of that in there. The pan for the, turn this down to low now. Actually, I'll take that off the heat for just a second. The pan for the steak might be just about ready. Now, making steak in a pan kind of sucks. You would probably much rather do it on a barbecue grill, but we don't have any propane for our barbecue grill, so we're not going to do that. Asparagus is ready, so I will get that ready to go as well. But anyways, I like to butter my pan a little bit, and then turn that down to a nice medium. Let that get set up. Take some of my leftover, whatchamacallit, onion, and let that, what do you call it, saute in the pan for the steak. Now I'm going to be cutting this steak up into pieces, so it's going to cook a little bit differently than if I put it all in as one piece. But I like it, since we're not each having a steak, I like to cut it up into small pieces and serve it with the rice and vegetables. It's kind of a different thing. But anyways, just put some onions in there, and of course, a little bit of garlic. Alright, I gotta take care of this asparagus now. Okay, once you got your meat all cut up, your things, this is what I do. Hey, check this out. It's a carrot. Isn't that hilarious? And this one is a corn. Those are wedding gifts. But I'm looking for this. No, this actually. This pan is a little small, but it'll do. Also, I've noticed that this asparagus, we got frozen asparagus. Usually we get fresh, but they didn't have any. So it's cooking a little weirder than normal. But hopefully it still tastes, well, to me it'll always taste not good, but hopefully it tastes good to Ashley. Okay, now with our rice, it's still nice and hot. What I like to do is I take 3 eggs and I cook them in the rice. Kind of just crack them in there, and then kind of mash them around. Just kind of gives it an extra little, I don't know, whatever you would call that. Some cooks would go, mwah, but I am not going to do that. Okay, so our meat, as that's doing its thing, we want to give it some spice. So, I mean, I got like the typical steak spice that I will be putting on there. And looks like it's time to break open the new black pepper. Little black pepper. Bam. And then with the onions in there and everything, kind of giving it a whole one of those things, it'll be good. Maybe stick a little more garlic in there just for shits and giggles. It's hard to have too much garlic in something. The eggs are cooking up in there, I can see. All the veggies are simmering. Alright. This looks not bad for not doing it on a grill, but I have no propane, so I couldn't. But when I'm nearing the end, I like to turn off all the heat sources so that everything kind of has a chance to cool down a little bit. All the eggs are cooked in here, vegetables smell good, and this looks like it's going to be a nice medium rare, which is perfect. Remember when I was talking about my lack of plate presentation? Well, this is an example of that. But all of it should taste good. Now these asparagus, they look pretty sad. Once we have our own garden and stuff, wait, can we grow asparagus here? No? Maybe? Okay, well, I don't know if we can grow asparagus, but once we have our garden, it'll be a lot more fun to cook vegetables.
On the previous episode of Going North, we left you with the beautiful and spectacular views of the top of the world highway.
Well, it was delicious. You can take that page out of the I don't know what I'm doing, but it tasted good cookbook. I'm not sure exactly why I showed you guys this, but I don't know everything that you guys like to see. Maybe you like watching me make supper. I don't know.
Another late night painting.
This one is a little random, isn't it? I never really know what I'm going to be putting in the vlogs, so of course it's random. Right now, I'm going to my old railing here. Now, you might remember me ripping this off the front deck and actually dragging this over, or at least one of these over. I think this top one, which is pretty awesome. I am actually going to be using some of this to make my dining table. So I'm going to take a smaller piece because I only need some of them. I'm going to use this. As I've had the door up in my upstairs there, I've been kind of brainstorming design, and I know that I'm going to have a tapered, I don't know what it's called, but let's call it the carriage that's going to hold the top. I know it's going to be tapered like this, and I'm like, well, I know where I can get some tapered, and it's cedar, and the wood that the door is made out of, I think, is cedar. It might be fir, but I think it's cedar. It's one of the two anyways. Fir and cedar often have kind of the same look. Once I cut into the door, then I'll know for sure, because cedar smells like cedar. So anyways, I'm going to be taking one of these. Oh, there's a perfect piece right under here. This will work. It's nice and small, and I only need a few. I'm going to bring this inside to help it acclimate to the temperature of my house so it doesn't move so much. And right beside the Hanks planks here, I got these blue ones that I cut off, that I was saving for who knows what. They're kind of frozen to the ground, but these will work if I need some more as well. They're blue, so they're gonna need some sanding, but that's not a big deal. So I'm doing pedestals rather than trestles, but they're essentially going to do the same thing that a trestle design would do. So it's going to be two pedestals. I don't need to bring these inside because they don't need to acclimate, because they are the part that needs to acclimate is going to rest on top. Those will be fine. But I just wanted to show what I am going to be using. I've actually been trying to find two pedestals that match for a long time. The one on top there I found a couple years ago, and then just recently, this last summer, I got that one at the dump from a guy who was tossing it out. I can see why he was tossing it out, but to me, it's perfect because I knew exactly what I was going to do with it. So imagine, if you will, this being the carriage, part of the carriage goes underneath the table like so. Now this is going to have like extra pieces on either side, and then this is going to be what holds it up, and then I'll have the pedestals somehow attached in some way. I'm not sure exactly what I'm doing, but I'm doing something like this in the end. And then imagine that it's not blue or whatever the other finishes on the other stuff, and that this is nicely sanded. I think I'm going to keep some of the wear in it just because it tells a kind of a cool story, but I'm going to have to like kind of tighten up these joints a bit and make it so that it's easy to clean off, because there's already enough contours in here that it's going to be annoying kind of wipe off. We'll have to like vacuum off the table, which is kind of weird. Today is an exciting day for two reasons. One, we won the hockey game. And two, I might be getting a truck in the next couple days. So, fingers crossed. I'm going to contact the guy right now. My brother Ken is driving home tomorrow, and I may be taking off with him if all works out tomorrow on the way to his house. This truck is kind of on the way, so fingers crossed. Okay, so if everything works out, I'm going to need to pay him, and it's probably going to be in American dollars because it's in Oregon. I have this $10 bill, and earlier when I was watching the game on the computer here, I noticed that I have this $5 bill. I was sitting on that chair right there, and I was like, hey, is that money? So I have $15, just $6,800 minus $15 to go. So I'm gonna go do that now, and then I may as well also bring the mail that I have to the post office. Two birds, one stone. Usually goes out on Monday, but I won't be here on Monday, so this way I can take care of that. It's the freaking weekend, so the bank is gonna close really soon. They are open a few hours on Saturday, so I am going to go there first because I don't really have time to take my time. I'm getting excited, and usually I try not to get too excited because that often garners disappointment. Garnishes, imagine just like, oh, maybe put some garnishes of disappointment on here. We could put that in the, what did I call it? I don't know what I'm doing, but this Tastes Good cookbook. We're gonna put on some garnishes of disappointment. Anyways, I don't want to be disappointed, so usually I try not to get excited about these things. I've already had a few trucks that I thought I was going to get, and they've slipped out of my hands here and there. But this one in particular checks off a lot of my very specific wants in a truck. I just don't like the color and the mirrors, basically. So it's not a big deal. Do you guys remember Tyler? He helped me on my... oh, you ass. He helped me on my trail build. Well, he's a body man, and maybe I'll ask him if he can help me repaint the truck, and maybe we'll do that in a future video. I'm not sure. But anyways, I'm on my way to the bank to get out some American dollar bills. So I rush all the way over here, and they don't even have any American dollars. So that sucks. Garnishing disappointment. Oh well, I already don't have a truck, so waiting a little bit longer is not that big a deal. It just would have been cool to go on a little road trip with my brother, because he was going to drive me up there on its way home. Oh well. Alright, so I just got home from the post office, and I got some more Christmas cards. Dakota got one as well, so I'll give that to him. Got a few Christmas cards here that didn't make it in time for holidays, so I didn't put them on the ledge, but I'm going to keep them. I keep all of the mail that I receive. I also have something that's going to be for the next opening, fan mail opening video live, so I'll put that over there. But check this out. So it's kind of a bummer that I wasn't able to get the American dollars that I needed to buy the truck, but someone sent me $1. Now this was in their letter here. It says it's to pay for postage to send them something back. So that's what that's for. But it's still kind of funny that I got an American dollar bill when I'm trying to get some American dollar bills. I've also called the currency exchange place that we have here in town, and they have American dollar bills, but they can only give me 2,000 at a time, and I need more than 2,000, so that's not going to work. And they're not open tomorrow, and it doesn't even matter if they were open tomorrow because we got to leave early in the morning. So it is what it is. I think I'll use this time now to finish that painting that I started working on, and see where that goes. There will be a separate video on that if you're interested in seeing a new painting video. I haven't released one in a minute.
Bye.